Stick around until the end of the episode to find out how you can save 68% off NordVPN.
I love talking to two squares.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, my and Ultra's lovely squares. But with that being said, welcome to the podcast. This is what episode? I think this is episode 2023. As I stumble over my words. We have two very special guests today. We brought along the wonderful Jarvid, aka Jade.
Oh God. Hello.
And returning from the Christmas episode,
back from the
brief
dead.
appearance, back from the dead. Yes, brief appearance from a million episodes ago. We have Ultra on for a full episode this time. So welcome, my friend.
Hello. Namaste.
Now's not the time to be shy, Ultra.
I said namaste. I
don't know if you guys have any stories ready, but if you don't, I do have one I can lead off with.
You can
start.
Let's set
the mood. Let's set the mood.
We're setting the mood. Okay, I'm setting the mood with weird elementary school stories.
So you're gonna say Weird Al.
Oh God.
No, not Weird Al. Good Lord. This story dates back to, I think it would be first or second grade. Did you guys ever watch the show called Jake Long, American Dragon?
Oh my God, yeah.
So I remember when that came out, the first time I saw it, it was during I think it was a March break, either in first or second grade, that I first saw it come on air, and I got really I got way too into it for some reason. Remember how they had dragon training and that stuff for it?
Vaguely.
I got together a group of my classmates, and I think it was for a solid 3 weeks. Every Friday we did dragon training.
Oh my God, that's adorable.
We would literally be on the playground, and I remember this very vividly, that the Naruto run, we'd do that, but we'd be flapping our arms instead of just keeping them straight.
Oh my God, that's so much worse.
Oh, it really was. I think we'd try making dragon noises and shit, and just be like, Rah!
So you were those kids.
We were those kids.
Oh my God.
That was before I became a menace to society in the mini stick arena.
From dragon to hockey champion.
Oh
exactly.
God. How big was that group of dragon training children flapping their arms?
There was probably 10 of us at least.
That's a big. I would be intimidated by that group.
Yeah, it was more like a gang than anything.
It's
a dragon
like the
training gang of 10-year-olds.
Yeah, that's the real Yakuza 0. I don't know about this game they're talking about.
Oh
it was
God.
me and my friends doing dragon training.
Oh my God.
I
I have one story from elementary school. If this is story time right now.
Oh, this is story time all the time.
So, I was a big attention seeker when I was little. Still am. But so I recently moved to a new school, and I was friends with these two girls, and I don't remember how it started developing, but we had some sort of story that the water drainage in the playground was haunted or something, and if you stepped on it, you'd get magnet stuck on it. And then we also, I'm really glad we didn't pursue this any further. We thought we were foxes.
You were furries. You were furries.
You were a furry before it was
yipping on my lunch break.
We were mildly furries when we were 10 years old.
Oh my God.
I don't remember how that came around. I still remember all of the names of the foxes, what they looked like, what colors they were. I could draw them out to you right now. But I look back at that. I think you two are the only people who I've ever told the story to.
Wait,
and I guess
have a
the rest
question.
of the viewers. Yes.
What did these foxes say?
Ultra.
I'm looking into this camera and I'm looking at you, Ultra. Staring into your soul.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. I feel like every school had people that did that though.
That's good, because I was we were the only ones who did that at my school, and now I'm looking back and I'm like, I'm really glad I wasn't a furry. And they're not furries either. I follow them on Instagram, So they're not publicly furries?
Publicly. Oh my god. Yeah, no, but I feel like, you'd always have like the horse girls running
Oh my
around in the
god.
playground and neighing at people.
Yep, yeah, had those, okay.
What else did we have on my playground? It's like we had a lot of mini sticks because, it's Canada, obviously, and you know, always being the bigger kid on the playground was great in that because you just push people around. I think I've
Oh my
talked about
god.
this. I think I've talked about this on the podcast before, but it's on like a forbidden episode because it was like maybe the second or third episode that was so crusty I might only be available on YouTube at this point.
Oh my god.
So I'll retell some of the stories from that where it was just like I organized like teams for mini sticks at our school,
Uh-huh.
and like I had a whole ass binder of like real people's names and like rosters and who they were playing for. Like without asking anyone, I just assigned them teams.
Oh, you were just doing this on your own.
Oh no, but
oh, I thought this was a thing.
It was like kind of a thing. Generally they were all on teams that they played for, but it was hit and miss.
Okay.
Usually I would make it so that my team was playing like a team in a grade younger than us.
Great.
So we just beat them like 30 or 40.
Oh my god.
So you were part of two mafias then, because you were part of the mini stick mafia and you were part of the Yakuza with your dragon training thing. So you just
exactly.
You're
One
you're
led
Mr.
into the
Worldwide.
You're just a
Exactly.
menace.
I was a playground menace. Like from like first grade to fourth grade, I was a regular in the office so much to the point that in fourth grade, when something happened that I saw that I just like, they brought me to the office to like ask me questions about. They called my mom and told her he didn't do anything this time.
Oh my god.
I was like honestly a menace to the playground. I think it would be like, I remember one time with mini sticks, it was like in my daycare and we got really heated and we started sword fighting with like real sized hockey sticks. It's just like in the gym and we're swinging them around and one of the supervisors came over to tell us to stop and we poked her with the sticks.
Oh my
like
god.
just poked her.
We were like spearing them at her.
Okay,
like they were
spearing
so,
weapons.
yeah, that's more than a
different
poke.
verb.
No, we were menaces, Even medicated ADHD at the age of 7 is like
Oh my god.
evil.
Oh my god.
So my one cousin, he's always like, yeah, I'm always surprised how normal you came out, given how you were as a kid.
I get told that often because how I was before kindergarten. Apparently I was this horrible child who like screamed at everyone. I have no recollection of this because I was 3, but everyone in my family tells me I was just horrible and they were really worried that I'd become like, a menace. And Cameron, you can attest that I'm a bit of a goody two shoes. So
100%. But I could definitely
dork.
see like, I could definitely see like 3-year-old Jaden just screaming at people.
I like just full on screamed. Oh my god. Oh, Trent, do you have any stories from like school or childhood?
Yeah, actually, your American Dragon training story has brought up some deep, dark memories that have been put in the back of my mind.
Those are the memories I like on the podcast.
So back in, I think it was grade 5 or 6, my friend, who I almost just named, and I, both really got in Naruto. Our entire friend group got into Naruto. So we thought that we were ninjas. Like, from Naruto.
Oh no.
So we would at lunchtime we would reenact ninja battles, and we all related ourselves to a specific one from the show. I was Gaara. My friend was I can't remember who it was now. Kabuto or something like that. The guy with the glasses. Anyways. And then came track and field day.
Oh no.
And every single one of us who was in that group ran with our arms behind us during the track events because we thought it made us go faster. And I actually came in first in one of my races, but I still didn't qualify for the next heat. So.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And that obsession carried on. Well, it didn't really carry on. One guy never got over it and still wore headbands to high school. But that was that.
Oh my god. Did you guys also have like that one like area in the high school where all the kind of like odd kids hung out?
Yeah, I hung
yeah.
out there.
Did you also have a Nintendo DS?
Yeah?
Oh my god.
So did
Why?
For the longest time, I thought like Nintendo shit wasn't cool because it was always the kids that would like, it was in high school and they would,
I
hiss
can
at you in the hallway that would
yeah.
have them.
Yeah, no, I can see that. I was definitely, you could classify me as a weird kid in elementary school.
I think we were all weird kids in elementary school.
Yeah.
I had a weird
Like on several occasions, I tried mustering an army.
Yeah.
I know I've talked about this one before, but there was the
General Cam.
great snow fort wars of fourth
Oh my
grade.
god. I think you've told me this story just like privately.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's somewhere on the podcast. You can find it. Sorry, Ultra, you were saying
I said General Cam. That's all I said.
General
Because you were
Cam.
mustering an
God.
army.
There is General Cam.
Like just picking up snow at my elementary school was forbidden. You couldn't pick up snow or anything because it
Oh,
was like dangerous. So I never got any sort, like I wasn't able to build a snow fort at school. I wasn't able to have a snowball fight. I remember this one time I was really upset about it because I went home for lunch. But when I got back, I'm not sure if just all of my friends collectively played a prank on me or if this actually happened, but I was told that over lunch, everyone on recess tried to start a conga line. Like just the
What?
whole
Were you on a
school
cruise? Was
tried
this Sweet Life
to
on deck?
start a conga line. And I'm pretty sure it's true because I think they tried to do it again.
Huh.
But apparently that happened and they shut it down because it was dangerous. And I'm just picturing like everyone from like 2nd grade to 8th grade trying to make one collective conga line at recess.
Oh my god.
Man, this is bringing up memories from elementary school that I forgot I had.
I just remembered a memory from from middle school actually.
Oh god.
I'm gonna change the name of like the thing itself because it has someone's actual name in it. So I'm gonna
Okay.
change it to it's called the Ben Empire.
Okay.
So this was 7th grade, and it may have been like a week in, and I made these like 2 friends like first week in. In your agendas that you would get back in like, I think it was up until 8th grade, and then like 9th grade, they're just like, yeah, buy your own shit. But in these agendas, they had like a map of the world.
Mm-hmm.
And for probably about 3 months, me and these guys would sit down before class and like take highlighters and map out what countries of the world we wanted to take over once we banded together and took over the world by force.
Oh my god. No wonder you like Civ so much.
Oh, exactly, yeah. So like I think it got split up that I was gonna see they thought I was crazy at the time of this because I'm like, okay, just give me like Canada and then all of the oceans and I'm fine.
Why the oceans? That's like
Do
getting the
you
railroads.
remember
in
your
Monopoly.
thought process for that?
I remember I really liked, oceans and shit, and I thought water was cool, so I'm like, give me Canada, the
Water's
oceans and
cool.
that.
Give me all
It was like
of the
something
water.
else. It might have been like South America or something.
Oh my god.
So I got that. I got all the oceans of the world. Think about this. I control all the trade. I control anything on the water is mine.
Give me all of the water. Oh my god.
My other buddy, he got like the USA and then all of Africa, and then the other dude got the rest.
The rest.
It was fairly evenly spread out, you
You
know?
got over
Yeah.
70% of the Earth's surface.
Yeah, fairly evenly spread out.
I'm like, so did you guys have to agree on this? Did they just agree to give you all of the oceans? Like,
Oh, I just said, can I have all the oceans? They're like, yeah, sure. I don't
Oh my
I don't know
God.
what I'm gonna. We're stupid 7th graders. None of us have an idea of what like importing, exporting is.
as long as they agreed to it.
Exactly. I would make the coolest navy, but
Oh
I
my God.
think we had a plan. The way it would go is that we would all get democratically elected in different continents and then start taking over countries from there. Because one of the guys was dual citizenship for a country in Africa. I won't name which one because I don't want to dox him. He was dual citizenship for a country there. So he's like, okay, well, I can get elected there. You can get elected there. And then another one of the guys was dual citizenship with here and a country in the Middle East. So he's like, you get elected there.
Oh my
And then
God.
if we just like we just team up. We were forming the Axis at age 13.
Oh my God.
It's just like we team up and we had a plan of what countries we were going to take over first.
Oh my God. First you're a menace to society, and then you're a brutal dictatorship.
Exactly. Well, I don't know if it counts as a dictatorship because it was 3 of us, right? So
Okay,
But,
you're the
first-
Illuminati.
yes, first I was going to invade Greenland.
Hmm.
Then I was going to control all of the world's media.
Great.
No, yeah, it was like I was going to go island hopping. It was going to be Greenland, Iceland, and then the UK. And then I think in Africa he was just going to take over a couple of them and say, yeah, join my country now or I'm going to invade you.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. So it was just that for 3 months, and that's like planning this in this fucking binder, writing down who got where. And it got to the point where in Google Earth, I started planning out where my like supervillain base was gonna be.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, were you in the League of Super Evil?
Oh my God. I don't remember what that is, but I
No, it
recognize
was the
it.
Ben Empire. It was the Ben Empire. I'm searching up maps right now because I want to find I think it was the Seychelles where I decided that
Oh.
my evil empire was going to be based out of
Oh my
because it was
God.
nice and warm and in the middle of the ocean.
It's a really gorgeous place.
Yeah, it is.
Is it the Seychelles or was something just north of the Seychelles? Yeah, it's like I had it set up because it's got like an airstrip or something. Where was it? It wasn't the Seychelles. It was somewhere else. It was some really remote like island near the Seychelles.
Oh my God.
And it had an airstrip and it had villas. So I'm like, okay, perfect. I'll set up shop there. And who's gonna be able to invade, right? Oh, did I? Oh,
What?
you guys are still here.
Yes.
Yeah,
No, we're good. We're good.
I just have no words.
Cameron, you're a very interesting child, but I probably shouldn't comment on that because I am
iPhone
just as
storage
bad.
full? No!
What? Oh.
Get a bigger
Oh,
iPhone,
no.
plebe.
Okay, well, I guess we got like the first 20 minutes
Great.
of video for me, and the rest is just gonna be me with the clout glasses on.
Great.
God.
Awesome.
Yes! Finally, I'm not the one with the technical problems.
Oh my God.
It's just because my iPhone's shitty. I think I'm actually gonna have to order a webcam. Anyway, Jaden, I want to hear more like weird Jaden as a kid stories.
Weird Jaden as a kid. I mean, I have a go-to. Well, no, I have like 2 go-to stories. Do you want to hear one?
I want to hear both.
Okay. I'll try and make them really brief. The first one.
No, go ahead and go into full detail.
Oh God. Okay, I might be exposing myself a little bit. Do you guys remember the Warrior Cat series?
No.
I'm gonna look it up.
No, you guys didn't have it? Oh, thank God. Okay, so I now can't share this on
series?
any social media because
A novel series?
yeah, it was like if cats had like tribes. I don't know what was going on, but
wait a second.
What?
I recognize these I recognize these like not titles.
they were popular.
I've seen this before.
So what it is?
There's one called Fire and Ice. This is
Yes.
just a ripoff of Game of Thrones,
Oh my-
but it's cats.
It's a ripoff of Game of Thrones. Which one is Fire? I don't remember which one Fire and Ice is. I haven't touched Warrior Cats in like so long. But essentially, so I got into Warrior Cats when I went to this art class hosted by the city. I made friends with this girl. We hung out a bunch. And then she's like, "Oh, look at this book series that I really like." So I got into the book series, and then I specifically had. So did you guys have a Nintendo DSi?
Yes.
I didn't have a DS. I had a DS, and
Okay.
I had 2 DS. Oh no, I did have the DSi because I had a DS, but it was also 15 years old or some crazy shit
Oh
at
my
that point.
God.
It broke. So then I got a DSI.
So the DSI, it had the ability to download this app called Flipnote, and you could like make your own little
Flipnote.
like animation stuff.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember
Flip
Flipnote.
antenna.
Yeah, oh my gosh. So I was a big arts kid at the time, and I downloaded Flipnote, and I got a Hatena account and everything, and I would just make Warrior Cat like movies on Flipnote.
Oh no.
This was also when Jaden was like 10, so this is 10-year-old Jaden drawing cats on her DSI. And then someone from the Warrior Cat community on Hatena reached out to me, and she was like, "Oh hey, I really like your stuff. Do you want to hop in the group chat and talk to us?" And I'm like, at first I said no, and then I was like, okay, whatever. So I went in, I made like my own like alias and everything, so I wouldn't be saying my name because, you know, stranger danger.
Yes.
And it spiraled out of control, and that's actually how I met it's fine if I say her name. And that lasted until we were like 14, I want to say. I had more friends than I can count, just like making movies about made up cats on our DSIs just across North America.
Oh my god.
It was so strange, and then we would like write our own little stories that go along with the actual book series
So you
and
wrote
everything.
fan fiction
We wrote fan fiction essentially.
about cats.
Yeah, about cats.
Furry
And then
fan
we'd
fiction.
Yeah, essentially. So, see, we didn't think we were furries. We didn't think we were cats. Thankfully. We thought we were foxes. So
Foxes are closely
Yeah,
related.
yeah,
to
there you
cats.
go.
yeah, it's so much better. So that was one thing, and it's very cringy if you talk to other people who are into it, just because of the extent that went. And then the other story is anime. I'll start with that.
Oh no.
Anime. Do you how well versed in bad animes are you guys?
I've never actually watched an anime,
Okay.
so I'm just not versed at all in anime.
Ultra. Do you know the anime Hetalia?
No.
Google it right now, both of you.
How do you spell that?
Hetalia, I think. Hetalia Axis Powers.
Axis Powers?
Yep, that's it. So essentially,
Why is it called Axis Powers?
It's a very stupid anime with
Banned in Italy?
it's a very stupid anime of like the personifications of countries, and this group of friends in elementary school, we were so into it that we would cosplay in public. And
Oh no.
in public, Cameron, not it, like in public. I'm pretty sure somewhere there exists a picture of me in full cosplay at like 11 years old at a Walmart.
Oh my god! Not even at like
At
a
a Walmart?
con?
At a Walmart?
At a Walmart.
Why did you go to a Walmart to
I can't
cosplay?
remember. But we were at a Walmart cosplaying Hetalia.
Oh my god.
I hated young Jaden. I don't know who she is. She was a furry, read a lot of Warrior Cats, and went cosplaying at Walmart. So I don't associate with her anymore.
Like when you got to Walmart and started cosplaying, did you just like stand around, or like did you do things?
So I was with other people, which makes it so much worse.
Arguably.
I was with at least 2 other people that I can remember. I don't remember if there was more. There might have been 4, because there was 4 in the whole group, but I only recalled 2 of them being at the Walmart. So we would just run around Walmart in full cosplay at 11 years old, pretending to be these countries. Like, pretending to be countries. I don't know what else to say.
Italy, I choose you.
Oh, I hate
I would have
myself.
judged you so hard. back then.
It's okay. I judge me.
Oh my god.
I
That's That's rough.
I was the weird kid, like the weird
Like,
kid.
like if you had stayed on that trajectory, you'd be those people that are on the TTC in
Uh-huh.
like full
Yep.
like leotards, but the leotards are like they have a knight suit printed on them and they have a fake sword with them and
Oh
all
my
that
god.
shit. I have a picture of someone doing that one. It was the strangest thing I've ever seen in the subway.
Oh my god.
I was chilling on there one night coming back from swimming, and I just like I'm on my phone kind of looking down, and then I look up and over and I see this person with a knight's helmet in their hands, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then I notice they're wearing like a morph suit,
Oh my
but there's
god.
there's a knight suit that's been printed on it, and they have a sword just sticking out of a bag.
Sure.
I'll include a picture with this. It's a full ass replica sword.
I want to see the picture. Can you send it?
I'll send it after. Just
Okay.
remind me. But it was the weirdest shit. Like you see such weird shit on the TTC. I'm sure, Jaden. I'm sure you have plenty of stories about that.
I can't remember any off the top of my head because honestly, I don't travel the TTC that. I haven't in the last year and a bit.
Yeah.
But before that, I really only traveled on it for work, and there wasn't a lot of like weird stuff on. Oh, my roommate had a weird thing happen to her. This guy, I think he was just talking. She had like flowers.
Did he
or
say
something.
time is run?
Time is run? No, I don't know what that means.
That's a callback. Don't worry.
Okay. I can't remember what she was holding. She might have been holding flowers because she finished something in choir. I don't exactly remember, but he just like kept asking her about whatever she was holding in her hand, whether it was like I think it was some sort of plant, and like very aggressive questions about the plant.
Is that weed?
Like, like what kind of flower is it? Where did you get it? Like I can't remember exactly what happened. I'd have to text her and get back to you guys later. But it was very strange when she told it to me. I haven't had any weird stories on the TTC that I can remember.
That's honestly shocking.
Yeah, I don't use it that much, and I'm not in Toronto that much. I'm really like, I stay by the campus mostly, and that's usually pretty fine. Like,
there's got to be like some crazy experience you've had in downtown Toronto at
guys
some
have
point.
thrown up on the TTC, but that's not crazy. That's normal.
Yeah, that's normal. That's normal. Who hasn't?
I haven't.
I I haven't thrown up on the TTC. My friend got high for the first time and then went on the TTC and had a panic attack on the TTC.
Oh my
That
god.
was interesting. Because I was there. Basically what
dear.
happened is me, her, and a bunch of friends were all at her apartment, and she had like the little gummies, and she ate like half, and then the classic, oh, this isn't working, I need more, and then she ate the other half. Then we went on the TTC, and she was just freaking out.
I remember this story. I
Freaking
remember this
out.
story. It was at Halloween,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
it was Halloween. We were going to Halloween Haunt, and oh my god, one guy was throwing up. We had to exit the TTC and like find a garbage for him to throw up. My other friend was just having a panic attack with her boyfriend at the time, and then I was drunk off my mind. So
You were dressed as Italy and talking about warrior
yeah,
cats.
you were dressed as Italy. Yeah.
Shut up. But yeah, like that's like I don't take the TTC that much, and when I do, it's rush hour, and I don't find a lot of weirdos are out at rush hour.
That's so disappointing.
I'm
There aren't that many
sorry.
weirdos at rush hour.
I'm sorry. I mostly only do rush hour.
I'm so used to like when I was using the TTC, it was always at weird hours. Like sometimes it'd be at rush hour, but sometimes it'd be at like 2-3 in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
and that'd be like me commuting in. There's always one that sticks out, which was the guy that packed a crack pipe on the TTC
Oh my
or on the
god.
streetcar, and then got off and smoked it in front of a health foods.
Oh my
building.
god.
That was a personal. That was the one that still baffles me to this day.
I'm shocked that I never encountered anything weird like going back from hanging out with you at your place, like taking the
Yeah.
streetcar back from there. Like just walking up to the streetcar, like
Oh, well, walking up to it was never that bad in
okay,
that
I was
neighborhood.
always a little
It's like
worried
fine
because
neighborhood.
I'd be walking up.
If it was like like 8 or 9 blocks like in a different direction, maybe, but there you're fine.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I know what. I
The,
know
wor-
what
the
section
worst
you're
that's going to
talking-
happen is the gang of raccoons that live in that neighborhood will come
There's
up
a
and try
gang
and
of
get you.
raccoons.
There's a gang of raccoons in that neighborhood. There have been
Aw.
several times. There's a gang of raccoons in every neighborhood in Toronto, but there's been several times where I've gone to throw out my trash, and there's just like 6 or 7 of them, like
Oh my god, that's adorable.
on like the lawn next door and on my lawn, and I'll get up there and they'll just kind of look at me and they'll be like, "What the fuck you doing here?" It's
What
like
are you
you
looking
get out
at?
there, you put your trash out, and you get the fuck away.
Oh my god. I had a gang of raccoons in like my parents' backyard when I was growing up. They only appeared like twice. I have never seen raccoons in the backyard except for when like I don't know, 7 of them. 7 big fat raccoons were all grouped up by the bird feeder. One of them was hanging off the bird feeder, like pulling the whole thing down with him because it was a big fat raccoon and it's made
Man's
for
gotta eat.
birds. I'm pretty sure I have a picture of it. I'll send it to you for this, but it's like 7 raccoons just trying to climb up the bird feeder in the backyard. And it was so strange because you'll never see a raccoon in any other time, but suddenly there's just 7 of them at the bird
Oh, yeah.
feeder.
I don't know if I've ever talked on the podcast about Big Mama, so might as well
Big
do it now.
Mama.
Big Mama. So this takes place at the crack house where the French Canadian basement goblin lives.
Oh my god.
So there was this resident raccoon there that was probably about 40 pounds. Like, I am not exaggerating the size of this raccoon. It was the size of a medicine ball. Like a,
Oh my God.
fairly large medicine ball. And there was not one night I went out there and I thought there was someone rummaging through I thought there was like a human being going through our trash. And I open up the door and there's just this huge fucking raccoon looking back at me. Like this thing is looking at me like, what are you gonna fucking do? Like, can I fucking help you? And it looks at me and it keeps doing its shit, and I'm just like, yeah, okay.
Raccoons are so
I'm not
sassy.
stopping you. Oh no, because then there was like, it got into a fight with either another raccoon or one of the stray cats in the neighborhood,
Oh
but right at my
no.
window,
Oh
because I had like a ground floor window at this place. So there was one night where I'm sitting there, and I just hear this chirping at my window, and I kind of look out and I see Big Mama just standing there looking fucking
no.
huge.
Oh my god.
And then I hear like it sounds like there's a eldritch beast out in the backyard. Someone summoned a demon, and it's just going after
Oh my God.
the neighborhood animals. It was the weirdest fucking shit.
Oh my god.
But it was also the suburbs of Toronto. You know, you never know what you're gonna find in those fucking ravines.
Yeah, it's interesting down there. Ultra, do you have any weird animal stories?
Actually, no.
No weird animal stories?
No, I don't. No, animals are normal around
What about
me.
the one, Ultra? What about the one from that your first hunt this year?
Which one? The one where I pissed myself?
What?
You know what? You've opened up that door. Yes.
Sorry.
Okay,
What?
so I'm a hunter. Don't hate me. I do it ethically. It's an ethical way to sustain the population. Anyways, I wear long johns because I'm in Canada, so it's cold. So I was out there hunting. I think it was actually my last day hunting this year, and I went to go pee. And I pulled down my jeans. Like, you know, I didn't pull them all the way down to my ankles. I'm not 10 years old. And then, like, I pulled them down a little bit, and then I start to pee, but nothing's coming out. And I'm like, uh-oh, what's going on? And then I feel a warm sensation running down the front of my legs. And I forgot to pull down my long johns. So I sat there. This was at the beginning of the hunt, too. So I still had like 5 hours to sit there covered in my own piss.
Oh my god.
And it was awful. I was so cold because it started to like freeze. And,
How?
Oh no.
Oh, how? Okay.
Anyways,
How long was
what
the
was the
hunting
animal
trip?
story you were thinking of, though?
I'll try. I just remember there was one where you forgot to bring the ammo or something for
Oh,
your
yeah,
gun.
yeah. No, I forgot to bring the key to my trigger lock on the first morning, so I couldn't even hunt. I just sat there with a pair of binoculars.
Oh my god.
I'll try. Are you able to tell some of the stories about your mishaps in
Gas stations?
gas stations?
All right,
What?
this is going to be a saga.
Oh, yay.
That's what I like to hear.
As some of you, I'm going to take a sad turn on this one. recently I found out that I probably have an autoimmune disease which causes me to become partially incontinent. So, in the past, I have wound up pooping myself. And it mostly happens at gas stations. And the first time it happened was I was coming back from a Suns game with my friend, and I just dropped him off at his house, and I was at a gas station, and I got out of the car, and I get a text from my dad, and it says, we're putting the dog down tomorrow. So I was like, uh-oh, like, this is depressing.
Stinky.
And then I went to fart, and it was more than a fart. So
You gambled in the fart and you lost.
I did. So I waddled into the gas station. I go up to the gas station attendant, and I'm like, can I have your bathroom key, please? And he gives it to me. And so I walk in there. I had to throw out my underwear in the gas station bathroom. I go back out, in commando, pump my gas, and go home. And it was so depressing.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. That's
there,
horrible.
But wait, there's more.
There was another time, this was before actually, I'm not going chronologically. I had to write a biology test in my first semester of college, and I got gastro, so I went to puke, and it was more than puke. And so I had to throw out my underwear that day in my gym bathroom at my college, and they wouldn't even give me an exemption for the test. So that was fun.
God damn.
I think that's mostly the times I've had to throw out my underwear.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I mean, I can lead off that story. I don't know if I've told this one on the podcast, but in first year of college, there was, I won't name the virus because it might dox where I went to college.
Yes.
But in first year of college, there was this virus that hit pretty much hit our whole campus.
Yeah.
And I remember waking up one morning, and I felt a little off. I was like, whatever. It's probably nothing. I'll just go to class, and if I don't feel well, I'll leave. I remember getting to class. I was sitting in there, and I was starting to get the sweats. I was just like, okay, nah, I need to get fucking out of here. So I raised my hand, and I properly answered the teacher's question. Then I said, I feel like shit. I'm going back to res. And he just kind of is like, okay, and he gave me a thumbs up. I get back to residence with enough time to buy some Gravol from our cafeteria, head up to my room, and there's this cleaning lady there who comes once a week. She's like, oh, hello. I'm like, oh, hello. And she's cleaning our bathroom. I'm like, do you mind if I just use this quickly? She's like, oh, yeah, sure. I don't even take the time to shut the door. I just walk up to the toilet and go,
oh no. Oh, Cam.
And I just hear her say, oh, I'll come back later. And I give her a thumbs up as I continue.
Oh no.
That was the sickest I've ever been. It was this stomach virus that
it was bad.
both ends, and everyone in the 3-room suite that I was sharing got it.
Oh my god.
So it was a fucking mess. But there was other buildings where it was everyone on the floor shares 1 or 2 bathrooms, where it was just wiping out floors of people, and they were going to the hospital to get checked out.
I remember hearing about it in the news.
Dude, it was so bad that I would drink water. 20 minutes later, I'd puke up the water.
Oh, Cam, I'm so sorry.
I remember sitting in bed having fever dreams, seeing God on my residence ceiling. And then it was it was a ghost town that weekend. I remember walking down to the cafeteria, and everything was closed except for where you could make yourself toast. So I think for most of that weekend, I was eating toast and Domino's pizza, because I still didn't want to go out to a Loblaws to buy something.
Oh my god! Yeah, I wasn't even in Toronto at that time, and even I heard about it.
Oh yeah, that was fucking news.
Yeah, it was insane. Oh my god.
We were all dropping like flies. Oh my god.
That story gives me a question.
Yes.
Have either of you guys ever either by an illness or not by an illness, have you ever hallucinated?
Yeah. Frequently. I see shadow people sometimes.
You what?
I see shadow people sometimes.
Oh yeah, I can relate to that one.
What?
There's just you got Gary right behind me now.
Yeah, I'll just well, no, not like that. It's just kind of I'll see shadows moving in my vision, and it's okay. That's kind of cool.
Oh, yeah, I get that all the time.
Okay.
I get that all the time.
But have you hallucinated. Like, you think something is there.
No.
No? Okay.
Not really.
No?
Not visually,
Okay.
but auditorily.
Okay. I when I was younger, I don't remember what was wrong with me, but I was so sick. I was either sick enough to the point of hallucinating, or I took way too much medication.
Jane was tripping
lean.
balls.
I don't know what was going on with me, but
Jane was tripping balls off reacting at age 6.
I hallucinated in my closet that, like, Abraham Lincoln and some other dude were, like, fighting over money. And I remember pointing at it and being like, Mom, they're fighting over money. And my mom just looks in the closet, looks back at me, and goes, you need to go to bed. Like,
Oh my god.
I can't remember what was wrong with me. I don't know if I ever went to a doctor. I think I was just, like, on a lot of drugs.
Jaden, Abe Lincoln was probably fighting for abolition. And the other guy was probably like state rights.
They were definitely fighting over money. That's all I remember, and I knew it was Abe Lincoln because he had the hat on.
Abe Lincoln was in your fucking closet?
Abe Lincoln was in my closet fighting over money with some other old dude.
Oh my god.
Jesus
Jeez,
Christ.
John Wilkes Booth. Jaden saw the real reason why Abe Lincoln got assassinated.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's the closest I've come to, like, thinking things are there.
Jaden is the key to all this. Now we need to go steal the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my god. No, but I'll see, like, shadows in the corner of my vision from time to time, but that was just because I was on like ADHD medication for 15 years. Medication. I was on ADHD medication for 15 years, so it's just like a side effect of that kind of still.
Oh my god.
Still lingering.
Do you still take anything or no?
Oh no.
Okay.
I was dumb and I went cold turkey after I stopped working an office job.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd recommend it, but
Going cold turkey?
You guys have any more stories or?
Trying to think of any.
You know, we're at a point where if you don't, I think we can wrap. We've got a fairly decent amount of podcasts going on here.
I don't have any questions on the top of my head. Do you have any questions, Cameron? Is there anything that you've really wanted to get my honest opinion about?
I don't know, not yet.
Whether it's little Jaden.
I don't know. Ultra probably has some interesting questions for you, but I don't know if he's allowed to say those on the podcast.
What do you mean? What's that supposed to mean?
What, Ultra? What's up, buddy? Because I have no idea what Cameron's talking about.
I'm fucking with him.
Neither do I. I'm gonna be honest here.
Oh my god.
No, we have fun picking on Ultra. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, we all have
have
fun. Everyone has fun.
Everyone has fun.
Like sea shanties. Sea shanties are out now. I'm sorry, Ultra.
No, they're not. They are in.
No,
they
out.
are in.
No,
Sea shanties
out.
are
Ultra sea shanties.
No.
Sea shanties are out. Elon Musk made a meme about it. It's
Actually,
officially
Elon
not
Musk
cool.
posts a meme. You can't associate with it anymore.
It was a horny meme. Elon Musk posted a horny sea shanties meme. It's
so
totally
bad.
not a
It
thing
was
anymore.
so
It's
bad.
still a thing. Sea shanties.
No.
Elon Musk cannot ruin sea shanties. I'm sorry.
He just did.
It's too late for that, Ultra. He did it today.
Just did. You're in denial.
No, I'm not in denial. Listen, once we're allowed to reenact again, I am going to sing sea shanties.
Oh yeah.
Once we're allowed to reenact again, once it's no longer illegal to reenact.
It's not that it's illegal.
Censorship!
It's that, and like the majority of reenactors are over the age of 70, so they're like super high risk.
Oh my god.
Ultra, I thought you were 22, not 70.
I am 21 actually. And also, yeah, no, we're like the youngest guys that reenact. Everyone else is like retired. We're just like
I still
want
to try one. I still want to try
a reenactment. I'll hook you up. I'll hook you up. We got room in our ranks.
He's got the reenactment plug.
You do.
Thank you, Ultra.
Oh my god. I think with that we're gonna wrap.
Okay.
I think that's a good spot to leave it off on. Jaden, why don't you give yourself a shout out? Where can the good people find
Shout
you?
out. Oh god. I guess Twitter. What even is my Twitter handle? I've had to change it so many times.
I think it might be J.
J. Oh Hold on, I'm
Let me
like,
find it. Let me find it. It'll be regardless. It'll be linked
yeah,
in.
it'll be linked. My Twitter will be linked. Usually I'm kind of funny on it, but recently I've just been angry. So
It's JBRDNS.
yes. So yeah, I just tweet stupid things. Cameron, you like them sometimes, so I know they're not that
Yeah,
bad.
sometimes you get good tweets.
Thanks.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Ultra, how about you? Give yourself a shout out. Where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Ultrasoft27. You can find me. I think that's it, actually.
That's the only place you can find him.
Yeah, well, everything else is like... Oh, on Instagram.
He only exists on Twitter.
On Instagram, you can find me at Maybe Ironic, is what it's called.
Do I have you on Instagram?
I think so. I don't know, actually.
Just make sure you take your last name off of your Instagram.
They can find my last name. It's a super common last name. I don't care.
I did follow you.
Fair enough.
Maybe they'll confuse me with the wrestler. And yeah, so Ultrasoft27 on Twitter. I tweet things, and I post.
He do be tweeting.
I never post things on Instagram though, but you can follow me anyways.
Ultra be tweeting.
I do. Women be shopping.
There we go.
Oh my goodness.
And if you want to find me, it's everywhere under Unlike Metal. That's UNLIKEMETAL. It's on Twitter. That's on Twitch. That's on Facebook. Not Facebook.
Yeah.
I don't use Facebook. On YouTube, rather. I don't know why I got those two messed up. But yeah, no. Doing a lot of streaming on Twitch. So if you want to stop by and watch me play City Skylines or
lots of
or
City
Civ
Skylines.
6.
We need to
Lots
give you
of City Skylines.
a sit down talk about your City Skylines obsession.
No. It's fine. It's fine. I can stop whenever I want. I can stop the cities whenever I want.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
I swear. But yeah, no, catch me there on Twitch, Unlike Metal. I also am still editing, so I'll link the channel that I'm editing for. It's Sir Meow's Twitch VODs and all that stuff. So check that out. But that's all for this episode of the podcast. Thank you for stopping by and sticking around to the end. I think I'm going to have the ad read at the end right now, so you'll hear me speaking to you again about NordVPN.
Oh, an ad read.
An ad read.
An ad?
Yes. But with that, goodbye. Say goodbye, guys.
Oh,
goodbye.
Thanks for listening. This episode was brought to you in affiliation with NordVPN. If you go to link nordvpn.com/NicheMemesPod or use the coupon code NicheMemesPod at checkout, you can save 68% off NordVPN and get a month of NordVPN for free.